Hello, everybody. We're live. Welcome to the unboxing of a mystery box mystery live stream. Hopefully, you guys are hearing me and seeing me. I'm in the beautiful city of Chicago right now, where the Cubs may or may not have their last game of the year, and we have Homeland Security and Army people in the city, but it seems kind of fine and nice here. I think people hear a lot of stuff about Chicago. That's not necessarily true right now. But I thought it'd be fun to unbox these mystery boxes together, or at least one of them, to give you a sense of what's in it. It did not drop yesterday. We're dropping it in an hour and a half. So at 5 o'clock Central today, we will be releasing 3 new mystery items, including a shell Cordovan mystery box. There's an Ashland leather mystery box, which may or may not include shell Cordovan. We also have a shell Cordovan mystery lighter and lighter sheath. And we've added, they're up now, so you can get these now, but the mystery belts, which are also up, and we've included new sizes. So I've heard some people asking for extended sizes. So I've now added some larger and smaller sizes for the mystery belts, which I like very much. Oh, great. Thank you, William. How are you guys doing today? Oh man, I love when people tell me that things are working, because in the past they have not always worked. So let's try this today. I wanted to be as transparent as I can be with these mystery items. I noticed as I was looking at the product pages that it doesn't necessarily fully encapsulate like how awesome these mystery boxes are. So I've pulled 10 of the Ashland leather mystery boxes that I will let you guys pick from. And I have some Cordovan mystery boxes that I'm gonna let you guys choose which one we open as well. So first things first, so on the table here are 10 mystery boxes. First question is, do you wanna go from these 10 or should I pick another 10? I want it to be as, like to make it seem like I haven't picked these at all. I did pack all of these, so I know they're all nice, but I don't know exactly what's in each of them. So that's the first question. Let's see if I can do a poll here. Start a poll. Keep these 10. Let's start a poll. So we're gonna keep these 10 boxes to open from. Again, I just want it to be like as uncontrived as possible to give you guys a sense of what's in the boxes. Sounds like we got some problems going on in the other room. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Are we keeping these 10? Yes? Any other votes? I don't know if we have a ton of people here just yet. But in these boxes on the product page description, it will say, you're going to get one wallet at least plus 2 or 3 more items. And I can tell you that there's more than that in all of these. Keep them as not unboxing them. So I pulled 10, which you did not see me pull. So I could have faked it and picked out the best 10, or which I didn't do, I picked them all randomly. But if you want, we can wipe the slate clean and I can pick a fresh 10 for you to pick from. This is kind of a stupid poll, isn't it? Let's just stick with these 10. Trust me, they're legit. All right, how do I end the poll? End poll. All right. So now let's just, anybody pick a number. We got 10 up there. So between 1 and 10, just let's see if we can get some people picking a number from 1 to 10, and then I'll just pick one of the guys you pick. Well, I'm only gonna open one, but this should indicate like how awesome they all are. I feel pretty confident in that. So pick a number 1 to 10 in the chat. 8, 7. Do I have another 8 or a 7? All right, 7 it is. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's a mystery box. This is a 10-inch by 8-inch by 6-inch box, and inside, the first thing, ooh, another 7 and an 8 and a 9, we got 7. All right, so here is cloth bag. And inside, ooh, what's up, Marco? Open all 10. We'll do a Cordovan one as well. So this first one I'm opening is a $149 box, which we are promising at least a $200 value from. So the first thing is a black Chrome XL valet tray, which I believe is 50 bucks. And then, this would be a little slow to open all this. All right. So in the rest of the box, we've got this. And inside of here is a bunch of stuff that I don't know what's in. All right, I don't know what it is. So we've got a hang tag, $0. Here's a Chrome XL thick stitched leather coaster. I should mention also in these boxes, it can include prototypes and limited releases. I know there's several things that we've never released before that are in here. Here's a keychain belt clip that we don't even sell anymore in Chrome XL leather. Forget how much those cost. There's a Tanner's Blend conditioner and some more stuff in the box. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. It's a cloth bag, and this feels like a Capone. It is. This is a leather we don't carry very often or ever. This is russet brown Dublin, and I wish the light would hit it right, but it's a nice like burgundy shade with a gold clip in it. And there's something else in the box too. Let's see what's in here. So that's 95 bucks. And the last one appears to be a Bugs Moran in English tan with epic texture. So that was what you could expect in the Ashland leather mystery boxes. I think it's well worth the value. Now we will set up the table again, and I'll do it on camera. And you guys can pick a Cordovan box to pick from. You'll also notice one of these boxes back here is huge. So there's some big items in that box right there. There's some big items in the Ashland leather mystery boxes, the non-Cordovan ones. But again, every 1 in 10 items in the non-Cordovan box is Cordovan. So there can be Cordovan in the non-Cordovan boxes. We just didn't pick one. Number 7 was not a Cordovan box, but it was a bunch of other good stuff. A couple wallets, a valet tray, key case, conditioner, or excuse me, a keychain belt clip, coaster, and conditioner. There we go. So that was the Ashland leather mystery box. I'm going to repeat it again. We're releasing 4 things in the mystery event. There's the Cordovan box. There's the Ashland box we just opened. There's shell Cordovan lighters, which are essentially half off, but you don't get to pick the color. And there's the mystery belts. When we get the items, how do we know the leather we got? You can ask me, just send me a picture. Hey, what is this leather? But that's a really good point because we don't really label them. But if you get a box and you're not sure what it is, just let me know. All right, so I'm gonna take these down and keep them separated. I don't want to mix up the boxes. All right. And there's not a ton of these. The last times we've done the mystery event, here's the big box. The last times we've done the mystery event, especially the Cordovan stuff, it goes kind of quick. So here is a big tote of Cordovan mystery boxes. And let's line up 10 of them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and 5 of these. All right. These are the Cordovan boxes. And I picked them at random. Hopefully you saw that. Let's do it again. Pick a number 1 to 10. Let's see if we have a consensus on the number, and then we'll open up one of these boxes. So drop 1 to 10 in chat, and then we'll pick out another Cordovan box to see what's in those. Yo, Doug, you missed opening up a Ashlin leather mystery box, which was the like non-Cordovan version. And now we have 10 more boxes I pulled. And we're gonna pick a number, see if we can get a consensus on a number. Ooh, 5. 5's the winner so far. Ooh, 5, 5, 5. 7 again, 2 7s, 3 5s, 2 8s. Hey, one more vote. It seems like it's gonna be 5. So let's go with 5. All right. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do a small one. Small box. So this is the shell Cordovan box. We tell you they're valued at $400, which they are, or more. Ooh, somebody picked a 10. All right, so let's see what's in here. All right, this one has 2 brown Chrome Excel coasters that are stitched. We've got a shell Cordovan vault key holder. This one has a key fob in reverse color 8 shell. Also has a natural shell keychain belt clip. We've got some Tanner's Blend conditioner. There's a card. And then some cloth bags. First cloth bag. Hope it's a good one. This is looks like a natural shell Bugs Moran with natural and reverse on the inside, no ink stamp. Second bag. There's 3 cloth bags in this one. This feels like a Capone. This is a Armagnac shell Cordovan Capone money clip. If you're not familiar with the Armagnac, it's kind of like the whiskey shell Cordovan, but a little bit darker and more brown. So Armagnac shell for that. Second wallet. And there's a third one in here. Another Bugs. This, we did a partnership with Nomad. And this is their shell Cordovan wallet that Nomad was releasing earlier in the summer, or was it late in the summer? But it looks like there's one of these in here too. And I like these. This is a different card shape than ours, than our normal Bugs Moran, and it has the hand-stained black edges on all of it too. So that's what you could expect from the mystery boxes. A lot of people in the past have picked these up and been really happy with giving them out as gifts, which wasn't the intent. It's kind of just turned out that way. I've noticed a lot of customers pick these up and will grab 1 or 2 items for themselves and then share some of the other wallets with friends. Yeah, so that one has 3 shell wallets, 3 shell accessories, 2 Chrome Excel accessories, and a Tanner's Blend. This is a pretty sweet deal, and that was one of the small ones. The Cordovan box that we just opened is $299, and we value them at $399 plus. So I'm glad you guys are asking these questions. I felt like opening up one of each of them would give you a sense of the value of it, because I really want it to be not sucky. So that's what we've done here. So all these are going up in a little bit over an hour, and there's not a ton of them. So people in YouTube here are probably going to be, the secret crew, as you often are for like all the limited release stuff. You get the first look at it here. This is where I've been doing all of our previews. So this is the mystery event. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, I think I packed almost all of them, and I was pretty like, I'm trying to think of like a movie, but I just felt like a Santa Claus or something, just like packing these boxes as full as I could get them with all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Let's end with this. I went to the Cubs game yesterday, but are there any baseball fans in the chat? We're going to need all the luck we can get for the Cubs. And we did have a World Series 9 years ago, which was great, but the one before that was 100-something years, 121 years. It's like as long as Horween has been in business was like how long it took for our team to to win a World Series. But hopefully you guys are cheering on the Cubs today. Although I'd have to say the Brewers are pretty good. I also am kind of realizing that playoff hockey, playoff baseball, playoff anything is just so much more fun than regular season. So hopefully we can have a good time and watch some fun sports. It's very intense. And at the game last night, like every pitch, everybody was really into every pitch. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, and if you guys have more questions, just let me know. I'll hang out for a couple more minutes here. The Cubs going to win today. I hope so, Gilda. Chewy, what's up, Chewy? Phil, would the sale be under the mystery section on your website? Yes, I added a navigation item to ashlandleather.com that says mystery boxes, I believe. And that's where they will all appear at 5 o'clock. So in a little bit over an hour, all the stuff we just looked at will be up on there. And there are, I should say again, there's not a ton of these. I think there's like 20 boxes. And when we've done for some reason, the Cordovan ones, well, I guess not for some reason. The Cordovan ones go faster. From the past times we've done these, they seem to sell pretty fast. The non-Cordovan ones actually don't sell out that fast, but you shouldn't wait anyways. I think they're a really good value and I'm really excited about them. And we've got the shell lighter sheets, which if you haven't experienced Cordovan, this would be a good way to experience it for the first time. It's a $25 way to see what that leather is all about. And it's something you can use and hold, feel and smell. I know the Cordovan price, and I don't love it either, but it's really expensive material. And part of the whole goal of starting Ashland was just to be able to allow people to experience all these different leathers that I saw when I was working at the tannery. It was like a very eye-opening moment for me to see all the different colors and textures and tannages. And I had no idea. I thought leather was just a singular thing, and I thought it was brown, but it's so much more than that. So the lighter is a really good way, like a good entry point just to see what that leather's about, to see if it's something you like. And in fact, I tell people asking about the difference, I often tell them to not buy the Cordovan unless they love that smooth, bright, shiny appearance. It's almost got like a lack of grain texture. So anyways, it's good to see it in person. And if you're in Chicago, just come down and I'll show you all the stuff and we'll talk about it. It's pretty fun. Oh yeah, the Bears had a bye week, right? The Bears are terrible, man. Oh. The last time the Bears were good, I think I was 1 year old. When they won the Super Bowl in '85. And then when I moved to, when I first started working at Horween, they were also in the Super Bowl but lost. So that was almost 20 years ago I started working at the tannery. All right, guys. Oh, Braves fan. Any more questions before I take off here? I'll spend a couple more minutes if you guys have questions about the mystery stuff. Although it's kind of hard to answer because it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a mystery. I don't want to spill the beans too much. But yeah, leather questions. Ooh, I forgot to put something back in that box. The Saints are down there. Oh, the Saints are no good? Yeah. Man, the Saints had a run. Was it Drew Brees years ago? Yeah. Playoff baseball, I think, is the best. I really like the idea, and same with hockey, where you have this, it's not just game to game, but because it's a series and it's a long season, the strategy of resting pitchers and having different matchups, and you can't pitch your best guy every day, right? So I think it's really fascinating that longer term strategy of a playoff series. Same with hockey. Like those guys literally play with broken hips. It's crazy. All right, guys, thanks for being here with me for the mystery box unbox. Hopefully you're able to pick one up in about an hour here. You can find it, thanks for whoever called that out. There's a new navigation item on the top of ashlandleather.com or on the the little hamburger button on your mobile device that just says mystery boxes, and you'll be able to find them all there. Although you can get the mystery belts now. I've added new sizes for the belts that go up to 50, I think they go up to 48 and down to 28. So there's a lot of different sizes and new leathers we added for the mystery belts as well. Ashland leather tour sold out for next month. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Gilda, if you're in town, if you live in Chicago, just come by and we'll find a time and I can show you around. Or if you are staying in Chicago visiting for boot camp, let's find a time. I'd love to show you what we do here and talk about leather. For that specific event, and I think they had 30 tickets and they're free, but 30 people, which was our cap for that day. We just can't accommodate more than 30 people in our small of a shop with the team that we have. So I just wanted it to be a really good experience and not like a subpar experience. So I figured we would limit it down and make it a longer, better experience where we have you perhaps make some stuff and take some stuff with you. As opposed to doing like, hey, here, have 100 people come in and like not be able to meet everybody and like have a good interaction. So I decided to keep it kind of tight. So sorry about that, Gilda. But I'd love to accommodate you if we can. Nice, yeah. Gilda, just email me, phil@ashlandleather.com, and we'll find a time to show you around. I'd love to do that. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. And again, hopefully you'll be able to pick one of these up at 5 o'clock Central. And go Cubs. See you later, everybody. Have a great day.